過ぎちゃって飽きちゃったんだよね。
最近さ、出ないんだよね。
What the f... How the hell am I supposed to review this?
おじいさまが研究に一生を捧げた血と汗と涙。
大都市に怪獣が現れました。怪獣は我が物側で街を破壊しております。自衛隊はこの突如現れた怪獣に対して一体どう対処しますか。
Welcome. I'm the Kaiju no Kami, and today's review is brought to you by Cleanse 7, and that movie is Death Kappa. So for what you are about to witness, you can blame it all on him. Death Kappa is a kaiju movie directed by Tomoe Haraguchi, who has done the likes of Sakuya Yokaiden and Ultraman Ginga. He also did the special effects for an adult toku series titled Lion Maru G from the early 2000s, and he did the creature designs for some of the Heisei Gamera monsters. Aside from that, there is not much to go on with this movie. Now, I'd like to tell you what a Kappa is, but I think this guy will do a better job.
Kappa とは日本に古くから伝わる妖怪の一種で、頂部にお皿があり、背中に亀のような甲羅、手足にヒレがついているなどの特徴があります。動物はキュウリ。キュウリの入った寿司を日本でカッパ巻きというほど。
Good job, and with that said, let's get started on whatever the hell this is. So our movie kicks off with a young singer named Kanako returning home after failing to become big in Tokyo.
都会は私に冷たかった。所詮は叶いっこない夢だったんだ。私なんか全然才能ないってつくづく思い知らされた。
Hirata Misato plays this failed idol as... Huh? What was the point of that? Oh, and these kids show up several times throughout... Because... reasons? Kanako arrives at her station, Shikodama, and... Holy Christ, what the hell is that supposed to be? Is it? Are they gone? Are they gone? Hey, are they gone? Why aren't you answering me? Oh, yeah, you're just a toy. Okay, I think it's safe now. Okay. So after meeting the Hunchback of Traindom, Walter Asia, and I've got nothing for that one, Kanako sees her grandmother down the street and calls out to her. The kids freak drive away without a care in the world and drive into a Kappa shrine. Kanako watches her grandmother die. Smile? Even Trinity's death was more convincing than this.
Kappa?
I've seen comedic over-the-top deaths more convincing than this.
お守りするのです。
Kanako mourns her grandmother's passing before leaving cucumbers out for a Kappa to endure per their family tradition. Meanwhile, the happy tree friends are on a beach.
海っていいね。
最近さ、やりすぎちゃって飽きちゃったんだよね。
波の音って心が現れるよな。
牛乳飲みて。
A tree has sharper acting than these guys.
子供50人も産むと飽きちゃ
う。なんでキュウリにケチャップなんだよ。
だってキュウリが好きなんだもん。
So, random weird stuff happens and the two guys are torn to pieces while Agent Smith tases the girls.
助けてあげよう。
You know what? I got a great cop joke for this. Ooh. But now might not be the best of times to tell it. Never mind. The next day, Kanako finds two random fans of her in her home. They start to play some of her songs, which entices a Kappa to start dancing. Oh my god.
カッパ様のおかげでなんだか元気が出てきた。
Those eyes are so hideous. They're so big and bulgy. Blink, come on, blink. Don't blink. Later, the agents try to kidnap the Kappa, but their plans are foiled when Kanako confronts them, who stands there idly until she is taken prisoner herself. Kanako wakes up to find herself in a Sailor Moon dungeon hentai as some strange woman wheeling a corpse in a wheelchair introduces herself as Yuriko and her grandfather.
That's disgusting.
She explains her grandfather started to make an army of super soldiers using the skin from Kappas, but died before he could complete it.
おじいさま、さぞご無念だったことでしょう。おじいさまの孫娘私ゆり子がおじいさまの研究を見事に完成させましたわ。
A group of agents emerge, bringing with them the two bozos from earlier, who have been turned into a female mutant army. Kanako is about to become the third member when the Kappa suddenly breaks into the lab and... I seriously need to rethink my acting career. What the fuck?
Oh my god, my insides are on fire! No, please, no more.
Things turn deadly as Yuriko starts making out with a nuclear bomb before detonating it.
どこまで狂ってるの？
私、誰かに命令されるのって大嫌いなんだよね。押しちゃおう。
What do you call that? That's like something I expect to see out of a PlayStation 1 game. Hey guys, hey, I don't know if you know this, but there's this great documentary called Bringing Godzilla Down to Size. They show how to do an effect just like that, using an actual fish tank and free stuff. You could have made that effect for nothing. Probably a fraction of what you spend to make a CGI explosion. So, yeah, there was no need to CGI that. You could have just gotten a free tutorial on that documentary. But clearly you want to be lazy about everything else, so why should this surprise me? Now we cut to a city where a giant monster just randomly appears for some reason. Probably because the filmmakers ran out of script for their yokai movie and had to fill in 40 more minutes of screen time. So anyway, the monster stands there until people see it, and then it finally attacks Toyopolis. Oh come on, really? It's not even actually destroying anything. The monster is being very self-conscious to walk in a straight path down the street. Were they just borrowing the set from another studio so they couldn't actually destroy anything? Actually, at this point, it wouldn't surprise me given how expensive and detailed those miniatures look. I swear they probably spent all their movie's budget on making those. The military is dispatched. Okay, never mind then. The newscaster did it for me. So they decide,
Now, Kaiju no namae wa kakugi de Hangulus to meimei saremashita.
The soldiers use all of their might to defeat Hangulus. Sir, we're trying to fire, but these guns are just props. We don't have any actual bullets.
先ほどの報告にもあった通り、ハンギュラスは硬い皮膚で覆われており、自衛隊員の標準装備は通用しません。
Anyway, Marshal!
町には戒厳令が敷かれ、間もなく自衛隊の総攻撃がハンギョラスに対して行われるようです。
I hate you. Can we just drop a rock on you or something?
行くのでしょうか。
Thank you. While we're at it, let's kill the rest of the newscasters off before they also steal my job.
世界最高峰の。
どうやら我々取材班も逃げ遅れてしまった模様です。
Wait. Hold on. Don't kill that newscaster off. That's Hideki Hano. He needs to live so that he can go on to film Shin Godzilla. Never mind. So the military finally attacks for real this time, but there are some strings attached to the ordeal. No, seriously, there were less wires used in Thunderbirds than in this movie. This continues on for several minutes until Titanosaurus trashes everything in the straight line. The soldiers cry for their mothers. Literally. And mannequins are blasted by Hangulus' fire breath. The Gorgon monster death ray unit arrives to take it out with their not maser cannons. Everything is frivolous, however, as Hangulus burns the paper right off the screen.
街はめちゃめちゃに壊され、ハンギュラスの爪痕とも言うべき惨状が広がっています。ここには美しい音楽や芸術を楽しむ心もなければ、綺麗な花や自然を愛おしむ心のゆとりももはやありません。あれなんだね。
All seems lost until a blue beam hits Hangulus. It's Godzilla! No, unfortunately not. That would mean we were watching a good movie.
Kaiju です。
カッパは妖怪の一種で、怪獣とは巨大で強力な生き物のことです。この違いお分かりいただけますでしょうか？
Thanks for sharing. The monster The Kappa and Hangulus fight each other, but the Kappa seems to be outmatched until a cucumber is flown in via helicopter. The Kappa wins and starts to blow the city up like it's 1999. Kanako lives? Oh, it's just a doll of Ray from Sailor Moon. Or not. I guess it really is her. Sometimes. She sings to calm the Kappa and quenches its plate before it leaves.
Hi. Yaっと思い出してくれたのですね。
So that was Death Kappa. So I'm not sure what I can really say about this movie, as nothing works. And yet, it qualifies as a movie that is so bad it is actually good. Never have I seen a kaiju movie try so hard to fail at every inkling that makes a kaiju movie good. Of course, I want to make my friends suffer through this mockery, just like they made me suffer through Sharknado. There is nothing to speak of in terms of plot or characters because there is none. It is just random things happening without any backstory for it to occur. We go from a movie about a yokai to dungeon porn to giant monster all in the span of like 20 minutes. It makes no sense whatsoever. Kanako is barely in the movie even though she is the main character, and there is nothing to say about her even as the main character. She doesn't grow, she doesn't learn anything, she doesn't have any conflicts, she is just there. Everything is just there. The effects, if that's what you can call them, are laughably bad and so fake looking. Especially when the newscaster Hideki Anno plays is set on fire. The miniatures at least look nice, which is clearly where the majority of the movie's budget went to. Nevertheless, the fact that barely anything was even touched makes the whole thing pointless. They could have had the monsters duel it out in the middle of a forest and we would have gotten the same effect. The only aspect I can praise this movie is with its music. For some reason, it actually fits, which is surprising given how lethargically everything else was put together. Masako Ishii must have actually cared about his work so much so that it's hard to even find his credit listed anywhere. Guess he wanted to be associated with this movie as little as possible. Not that I can blame him.
のために開発された兵器と言っても過言ではないでしょう。自衛隊の最後の切り札とも言うべきこのゴーゴン殺虫光線車体が。
In the end, it isn't the worst kaiju movie I've ever seen, that's for sure, because at least you can have fun with how bad this is. But I have nothing else to really add about this movie, so until next time, bye.